Hare Krishna, devotees. Thank you. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you so much for joining Srimad Bhagavatam class. We'll start with Jai Radha Madhav. Jai Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari. Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari. Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Girivardhari Yashodananda Jaya Brajajanaya Jana Jaya Brajajanaya Jana Yamunati Ravanachari Jaya Hari Yamunati Ravanachari Hari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada ठीक है. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you so much for joining Srimad Bhagavatam class. Today is very auspicious day of Narottam Das Thakur appearance day and Krishna Madhura festival. Krishna Madhura festival. So, if time permits, we'll discuss on Narottam Das Thakur pastimes. So today we will be reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4th, Chapter 8, verse number 37. 4, 8, 30. 4, 8, 37. Padam tribhuvanotkrastam. Padam tribhuvanokratsam. Krastam. Jigiso sadhu vartma me. जिगीषु साधु वर्तमा में ब्रूहि अस्मत्पितृभिर्ब्रह्मन् ब्रूहि अस्मत्पितृभिर्ब्रह्मन् अन्यैरपि अनधिष्ठितम् अन्यैरपि अनधिष्ठितम् पदं त्रिभुवनक्रस्तम् जिगीषु साधु व्रतम में भुवि अस्मत्पितृभिर्ब्रह्मन् अन्यैरपि अनधिष्ठितम्. Anybody want to say? पदं त्रिभुवनोत्कृष्टम् जिगीषु साधु वर्तम में ब्रूहि अस्मत्पितृभिर्ब्रह्मन् अन्यैरपि अनधिष्ठितम्. पदं त्रिभुवनोत्कृष्टम् चिकीर्षो साधु वर्त्म मे ब्रूहि अस्मात् पितृभिर्ब्रह्मन् अन्यरपि अनादिष्टितम् पदं त्रिभुवनोत्कृष्टम् जिगीषो साधु वर्त्म मे ब्रूहि अस्मत् पितृभिर्ब्रह्मन् अन्यरपि अनदेष्टितम्. Word to word translation. Padam, position. Tribhuvana, the three worlds. Utkrastam, the best. Jigiso, desirous. Sadhu, honest. Vartma, way. Me, unto me. Bruhi, please tell. Asmat, our. Pitrabhir, by the forefathers, the father and grandfather. Brahman, O great, sorry, Brahman, Brahman, O great Brahman. Anyay, by others. Api, even. Anadishtitam, not acquired. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation. O learned Brahman, I want to occupy a position more exalted than any yet achieved within the three worlds by anyone, even by my father and grandfather. If you will oblige, kindly advise me of an honest path to follow by which I can achieve the goal of my life. Purport. When Dhruv Maharaj refused to accept the Brahmanical instruction of, of Narad Muni, naturally the question would be what sort of instruction he wanted. So even before Narad Muni asked, Dhruv Maharaj expressed his heartfelt desire. His father, of course, was the emperor of entire world, and his grandfather, Lord Brahma, was the creator of the universe. Dhruv Maharaj expressed his desire to possess a kingdom better than those of his father and grandfather. He frankly said that he wanted a kingdom which he had no competitor within the three worlds, namely the higher, middle, and lower planetary system. The greatest personality within this universe is Lord Brahma. And Dhruv Maharaj wanted a position even greater than his. He wanted to take advantage of Narad Muni's presence because he knew very well that if Narad Muni, the greatest devotee of the Lord Krishna, could bless him or show him the path, then certainly he would be able to occupy a more exalted position than any person within the three worlds. Thus, he wanted help from Naradji to achieve that position. Dhruv Maharaj wanted a position greater than that of Brahma. This was practically an impossible proposition. But by pleasing the Supreme Personality of Godhead, a devotee can achieve even the impossible. One particular point mentioned here is that Dhruv Maharaj wanted to occupy an exalted position, not by hook or by crook, but by honest means. This indicates that if Krishna offered him such a position, then he would accept it. That is the nature of a devotee. He may desire material gain, but he accepts it only if Krishna offers it. Dhruv Maharaj was sorry to refuse the instruction of Narad Muni. Therefore, he requested him to be merciful to him by showing a path by which he could fulfill his mind's desire. Once again, the translation. O learned Brahmana, I want to occupy a position more exalted than any yet achieved within the three worlds by anyone, even by my father and grandfather. If you will oblige, kindly advise me of an honest path to follow by which I can achieve the goal of my life. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते नमामि वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपा सिन्धुभैव च पतितानां पावने वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हुकुम करोति वाचालं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरोन् दीनतारिणं परमानन्दं श्री चैतन्य Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I seek blessings from everyone. Yugal Kishore Prabhuji, my spiritual master, and all the exalted devotees present here in front of me and in Zoom. Please bless me that I can glorify Srimad Bhagavatam in a way that I can attain taste towards Bhagavatam, Krishna, and his devotees. Hare Krishna. So when we were saying Mangalacharan prayers, He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. So in that Krishna is very merciful on Deen. Deen means those devotees, not those anyone actually. All the people in this material world are fallen. They are very Deen. So Krishna is very merciful full unto them. And how is merciful? By sending his devotees like Narad Muni. He might be here with us. We might not able to see because we need the transcendental eyes to see him. But we are very much attracted to seeing material things. Even if Krishna is there, we will say, no, no, I don't want to see Krishna. I want to see material things. So Krishna will be like, okay, as you reciprocate to me, I'll reciprocate to you. So then, but still, Krishna will never leave us. Krishna is very merciful by sending his devotees to us, like how Dhruv Maharaj got to meet Narad Muni. Nobody, nobody actually. Narad Muni just came in the previous verse. We have read that Narad Muni heard about this child, and he was just coming and he heard, and then he came to meet Dhruv Maharaj by the causeless mercy of the Lord. So we are all like that lost child of Krishna. We all need causeless mercy. If we think we do not, then we need more because we are in so much illusion. In this verse, Dhruv Maharaj is very honest in saying that whatever advice, whatever instruction you gave me, which is very Brahmanical instruction, and it will not be applicable for me because I have so many material desires. He's very frank. He's not hiding that I have anything else. Like I am very pure. He's very frank. He's not being hypocrite. He's saying that I have so many material desires. And then with this we can learn that all the instructions are not applicable for everyone. So depending on their nature, people will take the instruction. Even if we give a good instruction, who's somebody whose nature is like being a Vaishya quality or a Shudra quality, they might not take it up and they might even give up the process, thinking that it's very tough. I cannot do it. Fasting, doing Nirjal on Ekadashi, chanting uh, Jagran, doing whole Jagran, or then so many other austerities, they might not able to do it. Austerities can only be done by the person who is in mode of goodness, but or in somewhat in the mode of rajo. But if they are in tamogun, it's very difficult for them to do austerity. So they might leave the process thinking that it's Krishna is not attainable. He is very far. He's like quadrillion million miles away from me. I cannot even attain him. So they don't even want to try because of that instruction. And from here we can learn that Narad Muni, now by looking at Dhrumara's situation, he will instruct him according to his nature. Narad Muni gave same instruction actually to Dhruv Maharaj, what instruction, like Brahmanical instruction only, but he sugar coated it. For example, he did Bhakti Yoga only, Dhruv Maharaj. What did he do? He do Bhakti Yoga only. How is it possible to achieve Krishna in 6 months? No other yoga can give you Krishna in millions and billions of lifetimes, but only Bhakti Yoga can give you Krishna in 6 months if we follow properly, like how Dhruv Maharaj followed. How we can follow properly? We can only follow it properly when we we get mercy of devotees and guru. Anarthas will be there for sure, but even Dhruv Maharaj had little bit of anartha. He had anger. Anarthas will be there. Even in that anartha, he performed devotional service. He had so many material desires. He performed devotional service, and he had so much revenge, revenge, hatred, and he wanted to take revenge against her stepmother. He's as in the previous verse, Dhruv Maharaj said that I am so much hurt by the sharp words of my stepmother. I cannot follow this instruction. Please be obliged unto me, and please show me honest path in which I can follow instruction with this much hatred in my heart, with this much material desire in my heart, with anarthas in my heart. How can I attain Krishna? Tell me. So that is what then Narad Muni is giving Dhruv Maharaj these instructions, which we'll see further what he gave. But here we can see that Krishna, in the purport, Srila Prabhupada is saying that Supreme Personality of God, and if you want anything, whether material, non-material, whether a desire which is possible or not possible, you approach Krishna, then only only it will be your desire might come true. If it doesn't come true, that means that that it might be very harmful for you. For Dhruv Maharaj, his desire for getting a planet greater than his great grandfather Brahma, he wanted to get that planet, so he cannot approach Brahma because Brahma is also a living entity on the mercy of Lord. All other demigods are living entity who are living on the mercy of Lord. We are living entities who are living on the mercy of Lord. So it's better. to approach Krishna. And Dhruv Maharaj knew that I have to approach Krishna, but he did not know the path. And then Narad Muni showed him the path. So, but in the material world, we see, especially I am speaking about myself, we are so much attracted to material desires and shortcuts that we want to get our desire fulfilled by hook or by crook. Here Srila Prabhupada is saying, and Dhruv Maharaj also asked, show me the honest path. That is why Narad Muni showed Dhruv Maharaj honest path. Otherwise, there are so many paths. So many. Narad Muni could have shown Dhruv Maharaj Karma Yoga path, Jnana Yoga path, Karma Kanda path, but Dhruv Maharaj asked for honest path. In this material world, we see people are so much attached to getting results very quickly that they want it by hook or crook. So they go and approach so many demigods. I was hearing in one lecture, and it is from the stuti of Gajendra Moksha. Gajendra is saying in his stuti, if I graphically speak it, you want, you are very thirsty and you want water. In this material world, what will happen if you want water? You want to go and ask someone water. So let us say we are asking some demigod, oh, uh, I want water, please give me water. And we are do so what did we went to some demigod and we are asking. What does demigods ask? You please give me nectar, then I'll give you water to drink. If that person can give nectar, can't he get water? But still we are illusioned in such a way that we are ready to work hard to get that nectar and give it to demigod, and in return we will get only water. And we think that, oh, we are very happy, we are very much we are enjoying our life by doing some austerity. If that same austerity, if that person would have done for Krishna, what would have happened? Instead of getting water, he would have got ocean for himself. What to speak about ocean? Krishna will deliver him from the cycle of birth and death. That is what happened with Dhruv Maharaj. If the same desire, if Dhruv Maharaj would have approached to any demigod, instead of performing tapasya for 6 months, he would have performed tapasya for thousands of years, and then demigod would have come and said, "Oh, I even I don't have this much big planet. How will I give you? Please ask me something else." What has happened with Hiranyakashipu? What has happened with Ravana? What has happened with everyone? They worship Lord Brahma in the hope that they'll get eternal life. And when Lord Brahma came and they asked, please give me eternal life, what did Lord Brahma said? Oh, I am only not eternal. How can I give you eternal life? Please ask me something else. And how many years did Hiranyakashipu worship Lord Brahma? His body was eaten by ants. He was doing so much austerity, and he had to he had to waste so much time to get what he did not wanted. Actually, he wanted something higher, but he got something which he did not wanted, and he was cheated thinking that he is very intelligent. He thought that, oh, I am now the greatest, I am enjoying my life. But he was cheated, and he was in illusion thinking that I am enjoying my life. So that is what will happen. If we approach Krishna, we will get the what we want, we'll get more than what we want. Dhruv Maharaj approached Krishna. He wanted just a planet to rule, which would have put him in cycle of birth and death. He would have ruled for 36,000 years or whatever years. Again, he had to take birth. And then he would have again, don't know what will happen in next life. Whether he would have purified or whether he would have become animal in that same planet where he ruled. So what is the use of ruling that planet? But Krishna gave him that planet and also gave him that bhakti, that gave him the knowledge that everything is material is not good. Because as soon as Dhruv Maharaj saw Krishna, he said, I don't want anything. I am very happy to see you. It is, you will see in the future verses that Dhruv Maharaj, when he saw Krishna, because he was a baby, like he was just 6 years old. So 6 years old kid, how they behave when they see their father, when they see their mother, they want to embrace, they want to sit in their lap, they want to kiss them, they want to do like so show so much affection. So Dhruv Maharaj had same emotions. He wanted to sit on the lap of Lord. He wanted to embrace Lord. He wanted to lick the Lord. It is said like that, and he wanted to kiss the Lord like that. It is said all those things in the future verses. So because he was a kid, he was having so much affection, he forgot that mother Suruchi has insulted him. He forgot that he wanted a planet greater than the great grandfather. He was thinking it is just a waste of time to get and waste of endeavor to rule that planet. It's better I do devotional service, being Lord's Parshad. So that is what will happen if we come across pure devotee of a Lord. And in ISKCON, in our sampradaya, we have this opportunity to associate with devotees, even though we have so many material desires. Like some of us have families. We want to maintain our families. We want a nice home for our family. We want a nice accommodation, nice uh, car, nice place to stay. We want so many nice things. Some of us want so much money. Some of us might want some a job, or some of us want something else. We have so many material desires. Who can fulfill it? It is said here again. Srila Prabhupada is saying Krishna can do impossible. Can only for Krishna it is possible to do impossible. What can we do on our own anyway? What can a demigod can do on their own anyway? We are not the doer, for sure. By now, we are in the fourth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. By now, we have crossed first canto, second canto, third canto. By now, we have heard so many stories. We have heard so many pastimes. By now, we should have this clear faith that we are not the doer. We are only dependent on the mercy of Guru, Sadhu, and Krishna. We are not at all doer. We cannot do anything on our own. Only Krishna can do for us. And Krishna will do what is good for us. Krishna will not do what we want from him. It's like, again, a person, assume there is a prison house. A person is in prison. For if we go and say that, oh please, please, do you want to get rid of your problems? You want to get rid of prison. So the persons, there are some person who wants dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So the person who want artha and kama, those persons are like those people in the prison who says, No, 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 no. I don't want to get out of prison. You give me a good blanket, good food to eat, a nice comforter to sleep. I am very happy to stay in this prison. Why do I want to go out and endure for making my life good? I am very happy staying in the prison. They are very happy staying in the prison. And then the person who wants liberation but don't know what kind of liberation, if we go and ask him, do you want to get out of prison? Yeah, 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 I want to get out of the prison. Then where you will go after getting out of prison? Somewhere I'll go. I'll go somewhere. I'll go and sleep on the road. I'll get out of the prison and I'll go and on the road. I'll be very happy sleeping on the road. Or some might be say, I'll go out and go and enjoy in the club. I'll go and drink alcohol. I'll be very happy drinking alcohol. I'll eat meat. I'll enjoy illicit sex. I'll do gambling after getting out of prison. So those kind of people are compared to those people who want to get out of this material world and go to Brahma Jyotir. So they don't know where to go. And what will they do after going there? If they keep eating, doing wrong things again, breaking four regulative principles after coming out of prison, one day they'll end up in prison for sure. So again, those people who are in Brahma Jyotir, they'll come back. But these kind of people are worshipping demigods. That is the reason what they want. Demigods are like, okay, I'll give you what you want. But demigods are not looking for what is good for them, what is bad for them. But if these kind of people worship Krishna, Krishna is like that president who will come in the prison. He will take out that person out of prison, educate that person what is good and what is bad, and give him what is good for him. He will not just take out of the prison and leave him alone. Krishna will take care of him even after taking out of prison. So whether we are in material world or spiritual world, we are not the doer. We are always on the mercy of Guru, Sadhu, and Krishna. We might get intelligence once we attain that prema stage. Our free will become in such a way that we only want pleasure, Krishna's pleasure. We will never think of our pleasure. And who will facilitate all those things? Krishna and Balramji, in the form of Krishna's paraphernalia, will facilitate our pleasure to please Krishna. So, as it is said, Jiva is Jiva, God is God. Jiva cannot become a God because we are always, our nature is to serve God, and in that will feel pleasure. And when Narad Muni came, and when Dhruva Maharaj is asking Narad Muni that please show me the honest path, then Narad Muni is showing Dhruva Maharaj the honest path of Bhakti Yoga to Dhruva Maharaj. And then by following that, Dhruva Maharaj, honestly following it, Dhruva Maharaj is getting Krishna. Why honest path? In again in the second part of the purport, Srila Prabhupada said that devotee accepts, even though devotee have so many material desires, only accept those those things, material gains, if Krishna sanctions it. Otherwise, they are very happy to just give it away because devotees are fully surrendered to Krishna and are under shelter of Krishna. They know that if it is good for me, Krishna will give it to me. If it is bad for me, Krishna will never give it to me. So there is no anxiety, there is no pain that oh I did not get this. I don't have money, I don't have this house, I don't have this car. There is no pain in the heart. They are very happy and satisfied. In the previous verses, Narad Muni was saying that you have to be satisfied. That is the greatest uh, austerity of a mind to be satisfied. But if you are satisfied, then you will not go through all these problems. And how can we be satisfied? By fully surrendering to Krishna and having full faith that whatever is good for us, Krishna is giving to us. Whatever is bad for us, Krishna is taking out from us. Then we can be satisfied. So today is Narottam Das Thakur's appearance day. I just want to take 5 minutes and speak about his childhood pastime, which I have heard from uh, from Radhanath Swami Maharaj and other senior devotees. One day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was doing his Sankirtan in Ramkeli. And while doing Sankirtan in Ramkeli, he started saying, Narottam, Narottam, Narottam. So everybody were thinking, wow, this Narottam, who the personality whose name Narottam might be the greatest devotee of Lord Chaitanya. Even in the Sankirtan, in the ecstasy, in so much ecstasy, Lord Chaitanya is calling his name. So one day Lord Chaitanya went to take bath in river Padma. And when he went to take bath in river Padma, the water of river Padma started overflowing in the love of Godhead. As because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered in river Padma. And when he entered in the river Padma, he put his love in that river and ordered river Padma to give this love to Narottam when he comes and take bath in this river. So the deity personified river Padma, Mother Padma asked, "How will I know who is Narottam?" So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "When he comes in your river, your water will start overflowing as it was overflown now when I entered. So you will know that he is Narottam Das Thakur." And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Nityanand Prabhu to get Narottam Das Thakur to this river Padma. Then Narottam Das Thakur appeared at the same time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has merged, has entered in the deity of Tota Gopinath, somewhere about that same time. And then when Narottam Das Thakur appeared, he, a astrologer came. He appeared to Krishna Anand Dutt Das and Narayani, Mother Narayani. So a astrologer came, and astrologer came and he saw the chart of Narottam Das Thakur. He said that this boy will be very saintly and he will deliver so many people and his entire life will be very saintly life. And their parents were very happy. And one day, after some time, Annaprashan came, the day of Annaprashan, where this child Narottam Das had to feed their parents had to feed him rice. So they tried to feed him. Narottam Das Thakur was adamant not to eat it. They tried to put in his mouth. He was like full tight his mouth. He closed his mouth so tightly that he did not want it to open. Then everybody were thinking why he's not so much adamant not to eat rice. He was like not at all eating. They tried a lot. He was not at all eating. Then Narottam Das, then there was one sage in the crowd. That sage said that he might eat only Mahaprasad of Krishna, and he gave the rice, Mahaprasad rice of Krishna. As soon as the sage gave Mahaprasad rice of Krishna, he opened his mouth and ate very happily. From that day, his parents decided that from now on, we'll only feed him prasad, will not feed him anything else. And as Narottam Das Thakur grew, he started associating with Krishna Das. Who is Krishna Das? He was an associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he used to tell the stories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, entire Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, Madhya Lila, Antya Lila. He used to say about Nityanand Prabhu. He used to speak about Gadadhar Pandit. and Advaita Acharya, and he used to speak about Sarup Damodar Goswami and Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, Srinivas Srivas Acharya, and in when he used to hear these stories, he started hankering for the association of devotees, and he was hankering in such a way that one day Nityanand Prabhu came in the dream of Narottam Das Thakur. Nityanand Prabhu said, Narottam, you go and take bath in river Padma. There Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has hid love of God for you. You go there and you will get that love of Godhead when you go and take bath in river Padma. So Narottam Das Thakur instantly next day he went to take bath in river Padma, and when he took bath in river Padma, the river, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Mother Padma that your river water will overflow, it started overflowing, and Mother Padma, river Padma, has understood that he is Narottam Das Thakur, and she gave the love of Godhead to Narottam Das Thakur, and instantly Narottam Das Thakur hairs, his limbs were shivering, his hair stood up, and he was black in color. But once he got this love of Godhead, his color changed to golden complexion, same as Nityanand Prabhu. And Nityanand Prabhu came and embraced Narottam Das Thakur. Sorry, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, same as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and embraced Narottam Das Thakur, and he was feeling so much ecstatic. And that day, his parents were worried, where is Narottam Das Thakur? By now, his parents came to know that Narottam Das Thakur is behaving very odd. He is associating with saintly person, and he is only chanting the holy name. He is not at all interested. His father was a king, and his father wanted Narottam Das Thakur was the only child of his father and wanted him to become next king. So he was very worried that he's becoming very saintly. He's just chanting the holy name. He's going here and there, and so he appointed so many guards for Narottam Das Thakur, so that he don't run away. And then that day, it seemed like Raghunath Das Goswami. If he do, if like he was thinking that one day he will run away. And that day, when he went to River Padma, somehow he sneaked out and went to River Padma, and he did not come to home. His father was very worried, and then he started searching. And then somebody said, "Oh, we saw Narottam crying like a madman there near Padma, and he looks very different. You can go and see. I think he is having some kind of disease." So then they went and they saw, and then when they saw, Narottam was crying like anything, and he was looking very beautiful. He was looking so effulgent. His color was changed. And then his father asked, "Please come home." He said, "No, no, no, I don't want to come home. I want to make my life dedicated in preaching the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I want to run away from here. You please go." But his father was very worried. I think he took him to home somehow or other. And after few days, he somehow or other sneaked out of his home, and he started traveling to Vrindavan. And then father sent his guards, "Please search for Narottam." And then they started looking for Narottam Das Thakur. And when they started looking, they couldn't find Narottam Das Thakur anywhere nearby. So they traveled entire south to Vrindavan, and there, after 1,000 kilometers away, they found Narottam Das, and they said, "Where are you? How did you came till here? And we are looking for you so everywhere." He said, "No, no, I'll not come. You please go away." Now I don't remember what happened. Maybe these guards took him back. Did they took him back? No, no, right? Narottam Das left. So Narottam Das Thakur left from there, and he never came back. and then he met. There are so many other stories like how first he met Jiva Goswami. He met Lochan, no, he met Jiva Goswami. Yeah, first he met Jiva Goswami, and in his dreams, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and said that your spiritual master is Lochan Das Thakur. Take that is true, right? Lochan, Loknath Goswami, yeah, Lokanath Goswami. Take initiation from him. So he went to take initiation from Lokanath Goswami, and Lokanath Goswami is saying, I am very lowly person. I'm not at all qualified. Why you want to take initiation from me? So please make your life successful by going and taking initiation from some other guru. Please don't take initiation from me. And then Narottam Das Thakur said, no, 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 no. I want to take initiation from you only. You are my spiritual master. Please, please, please give me. He said, no, I am not qualified. And then he said, you go away from here. Then, but Narottam Das Thakur wanted to take initiation from Loknath Goswami only. So what did he do? To please him, he waited for 1 year, and in this 1 year, he used to clean the place where he used to pass stool and urine, where he used to evacuate. In the olden days, there were no bathrooms like how we have. They used to just go in some forest area and they used to do evacuation. So, though that place, he used to clean it every day. Lokanath Goswami got doubt. What is happening? I see it every day. It is clean. Who is doing it? So one day he hid behind the tree to see what is happening, and he saw Narottam Das Thakur is cleaning this place every day. He came out. He said, "Why are you doing like this?" Then Narottam Das Thakur said, "I accepted you as my spiritual master, so serving you is my duty. Please give me initiation." He said, "No, I'll not give." And then that day night, in the night, Nityanand Prabhu came or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in the dreams of Lokanath Goswami. I think Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in the dreams of Lokanath Goswami and he said, please initiate Narottam Das Thakur. He is your disciple. And then after that, next day, Lokanath Goswami accepted and then he initiated Narottam Das Thakur. And then he put him under the guidance of Jiva Goswami. And under the guidance of Jiva Goswami, Narottam Das Thakur, there is so many pastimes how he delivered dacoit king and then how he delivered brahmanas who in the court of a king who wanted to, like there are so many other, I don't remember those stories but in detail. But Narottam Das Thakur main work was preaching and distributing book. And Jiva Goswami used to write books. They used to at that time it was around 1700. It was around 1700s or 16 or 17. It was around 1600s. At that time, the paper has come out, and then Jiva Goswami used to write paper, or there was a leaf also. They used to write, and then then he used then Narottam Das Thakur and Srivas Acharya and who else? Shamananda Pandit. The three he sent to different places to do book distribution, and they used to do book distribution, and by doing it, they delivered so many people in their path. And Narottam Das Thakur was also writer. He wrote so many Vaishnav songs. Like we see Sri Guru Charana Padma was written by Narottam Das Thakur. And then in the separation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wrote this famous song. No, Daya Karo Mo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu. So he wrote that. And then Jivana Vipale, Hari Vipale, this song. What is this song? Hari Hari Bifale, yeah, Hari Hari Bifale. That why you are, uh, uh, if you are not worshipping Radha and Krishna, you are eating poison with your knowledge. Not even without, with your knowledge, but you are illusioned that you are enjoying. So he is so much in so much compassion towards a living entity. He's putting himself as a lowly person and writing these songs. So because of the, and then there was a pastime where after everybody left, there Janva Mata put one. There was a meeting of all. I forgot the name. What is the name of that? Kheturi festival. Yeah, in that everybody came, and then in that festival, first Gaur Purnima festival. So that was the very first Gaur Purnima festival, and there when Narottam Das Thakur was doing kirtan, everybody came. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu and all the Panchatattva they came, and then they blessed everybody there. And Janva Mata was the leader of the Vaishnava society at that time. So this also one pastime happened in the Narottam Das Thakur when Das Thakur was there on this planet. So there are so many pastimes, and but I want to end here now because it's already very late. And please forgive me if I've spoken anything wrong, and please correct me if there are any corrections. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Are there any corrections? Thank you. Anybody have any corrections on Zoom or here in person? If nobody have anything, then we will end here. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय। हरे कृष्णा।